Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, I think that is working. Pray everybody is doing well today. In case you guys were wondering, I successfully completed my first night of camping. Um, it was absolutely amazing. It's indescribable, unexplainable. Yeah. Um, trying to put up the chat because what I do know is yesterday, um, yesterday, whatever day that was, I was going live. I could hear and see certain things on StreamYard that wasn't on YouTube, as well as certain things on the YouTube that wasn't on StreamYard. And so I see a little freezing here and there. It's all good in the hood. Hopefully, let me see. Trying to, okay. Let me check it out and see if it's continuing to freeze. Because if it's continuing to freeze, then we're going to have to do something different. Yeah, gotta do something different, guys. Hold on. So don't worry about a thing. Hold on. You can make it. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. You can make it. Yes. All right. So let's see if this helps any. You can make it. Okay. Hey, Derek. Never late. No such a thing. Um, trying to see if that is gonna be better. Um, for vision purposes. Let's see. If not, I'm not gonna force the live today. Um, it can be our topic for Monday. We shall see. Hey, and I hate not saying it correctly. Illa J and Gail and Jill. Hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing? I absolutely love you. Andre, am I sticking over there? Cause okay, 'cause I'm sticking over here. Is it blurry? Okay, awesome. All righty. So today, I hate doing that. Um, Y'all see this beautiful scenery behind me? That tree, it's the hold on. This tree like right here. I just saw it today for the first time. Didn't see it when we were live on Thursday. Didn't pay attention to it yesterday. This morning was the first time I saw that tree, and I love that tree. Um, you gotta make sure what's sticking out. Uh, yeah, I'm into conversations. Okay, so thank you to everybody that has come in. It's pretty out there. Oh, Miss Sheila. When I tell you, like I'm so grateful that God is working with me on opening up my mind and experiencing different things. This has been the most relaxing thing I've ever done. And even, I was worried about going to the tree, and I'm trying to get this tree. Like, y'all ain't even got to see me. I just think that tree is so beautiful. Um, it's a little small tree. Where's my finger? Right there. I think it is so beautiful. Um, so yeah. Good morning, hot air. How are you doing, love? Pray that all is well. Derek C. Williams says, Dre CEO. He's chilling back in the cut. Derek, having his morning cigar. Um, so yeah, if you saw the caption, it says loyalty. Is it possible for loyalty to be quantified? And what does loyalty look like to you? And so, what made me ask that question was just the idea that, we talk about love. She said, it's beautiful out there. I know it's peaceful. It is. And it is. And like, I miss my kids, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. But I don't know why I miss them so much. I've got to do better about getting away from them and being okay with being away from them. But so loyalty, is it possible for loyalty to be quantified? And then what does loyalty look like to you? So that has been on my mind. And so oftentimes if I bring a topic, it's something that is trending or is just something that kind of um, popped into my mind, but it's like, why not talk about it? And so we know what loyalty means, the definition of loyalty. Of course, y'all know I went to Auntie Miriam to see what she had to say. And as not a noun, it's the quality or state of being loyal. Well, okay, that's not telling us anything. And then it says a feeling of strong support for someone or something. And so when I read that, I was like, you know what? Loyalty can look different to everybody. It doesn't have to look the same. And so I asked the my panel, not panel, what do you call it? The people that you run stuff by, my focus group. What does loyalty look like to them? And though there were some things that kind of came to the same conclusion, there were some things that were different. And so with that being different, that means that it kind of looks different. The kids version, and I love that Miriam does this, TT Miriam. She says the quality of or state of being true and constant in support of someone or something. Loyalty, and it gave a synonym, but it says loyalty and allegiance mean faithfulness owed by duty or by a pledge or promise. Loyalty is used of a very personal and powerful kind of faithfulness. And he gave an example. I felt great loyalty to my teammates. Allegiance is used of a duty to something other than a person, um, especially like government. And so, when our soldiers go to combat, um, that's considered loyalty. Um, they're dedicating their lives to our country. And so when I think about loyalty, I think about commitment, dedication, um, consistency, um, availability. And when I say availability, I don't mean always being there or always being absolutely present in a particular moment physically, but even if they're present mentally, sending prayers, that's some things that I look at. Um, Hi, Air. It is. Thank you so much for coming in. Derek C. Williams says he's a smart man. Cigars for Derek and wine on Sunday. Um, Derek C. Williams says loyalty is consistent support. If I run with you for a long haul, clearly that will be loyalty. So, Derek, in saying that, does that mean that loyalty has a what do you call it? A trial period, a preliminary period, a um, probation period. Trying to think, neither one of those were the words that I wanted to use, but basically before you decide that this person is loyal. Hold on. Hey, CeeLo, thank you for coming in. She says loyal until arbitrary, then it goes out the window. Okay, so are you saying that loyalty is something that you automatically just give somebody, and if they what do you call it, abuse it, then they just lose it? Um, I like that. I'm gonna come back to something with that. CeeLo says, Dre, y'all got running water out there camping. Listen, honey, we of course, internet I have to maneuver. So last night, that's why I canceled the live, because my internet actually works best down there by their picnic table. So they'll be down there by their picnic table. So working on that. Um, but I didn't want to be low because you can't see the full view. But last night it was so dark down there that no amount of light could have even made me go, because I don't know what was gonna come out the water. So I was like, "Yeah, love my people. They can roll with that forgive video. Um, yeah, we ain't gonna. I ain't going out there." Um, so yes, CeeLo, we have running water, electricity. That's your gabba gabba. It's electric. Derek C. Williams, y'all in Mississippi ain't being outside a beautiful thing. Yes, sir. Amongst nature, you can really get into yourself. Sure enough, can. The main reason Derek is at the park every Sunday. And Derek, I don't think that anyone, I want to talk about that. Well, that's a different topic. But I will say, with social distancing, I don't think that anyone um, expected us not to come outside. Like, outside is necessary for our health, our physical health, mental health, emotional health. I think it's all about being wise, and because people aren't being wise, now they have to kind of run everybody. Hey, Lady J, how you doing, love? Dre says, I believe that loyalty has levels. Please, Dre, um, emphasize on that a little bit more. Um, Give us a little more detail about the levels, and what that looks like. Um, we ain't just trying to blow my phone a little bit, y'all. Lady J says, I'm driving right now, pulling over in a minute. Lady J, thank you so much, and be careful. Please don't type and drive, just listen and drive. CeeLo says, loyalty is temporary, it's conditional. Hmm. Okay. I wish I could put two comments up at the same time, because that comment and there was another one. That comment, loyalty is temporary, it's conditional. And the other comment, loyalty is present until you are betrayed, then it goes out the window. Um, Okay, we're gonna talk about those. They're parking lots. They're parking lots. And Dre says, I believe that loyalty has levels. It's about to rain. I may have to move my spot, and then I'm probably gonna lose you guys unless Dre bring the tent over here. It's raining. My electronics though, are they okay? I'm fine. I just need my electronics to be fine. Respect due to high. Okay. Derek C. Williams says, no trial period. The long haul speaks for itself. Typically, your first mind either draws or repels you to people. You stick and stay or take off depending on your first mind. Miss Sheila says, loyalty should come from the heart. Not, oh, Miss Sheila, come on, honey. Come on. That's where I'm going. Miss Sheila said, loyalty should come from the heart and not a contract. Yes. Um, Miss Sheila said, my best friend was loyal to me until she passed away November 26, 2019. We never turned our back on each other, no matter what. Yes, absolutely. Um, Derek C. Williams says, outside is very necessary, but media has spent it to literally not going out no time, never for fear of something that has basically burned off. Derek definitely hasn't burned off yet. I apologize. And I know you say you're in medical, um, you work in a medical facility, but here it has not. The numbers are continuously climbing. Um, we just heard yesterday with the couple that we're camping with. Um, did, didn't somebody die from COVID yesterday? Corona. We talked about it. Somebody that we knew, like somebody, yeah. So someone just died from it that we know. It's still real. Um, but they never said don't sit on your porch or don't sit on your, because even when Dre um was positive, he still went outside on the porch to get fresh air. I encouraged him to go sit on the porch to get fresh air. To cough, to clear his lungs. We had to do what we had to do. Um and sorry for the loss of your friend, Miss Sheila. I think about my mom's friend. I reach out to her often, and she does the same for us, to check on us, especially Ivy, which people do. Um, but she always says, "I miss your mom. I miss your mom. I miss your mom," and I know she does. She was one of the first people that my mom would always say, "I'm not about to die. I'm not giving up. I'm not." And then when friend came, her friend had been calling that mama had answered the phone, and it was Sunday. And I said, "Mom, it's friend." I said, "Come on," I picked up the phone and told her, I said, "Hey, we're at the hospital." Mama said, "Come on." Mama said, "Come on, hospital." Mama had talked to her and never told her she was at the hospital. She was like, "At the hospital." I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she said for you to come on. And all that morning, my mama was up laughing, like never would have thought that that was gonna be her last day. And when her friend walked in the door, she said, "Friend, we talked about this." And she said, "I'm not giving up the fight. It's just time for me to go home." And that's when we knew. My mama never told us that it was time. Um, but she told her friend. And so, yeah, never forget it. Never forget it. Hey, Mr. Fulton, how are you doing? Pray that you're doing well. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna have to have something else to help me hold this thing down. Okay, hold on. Aisha, I just shared you out, and my brother Carson is graduating from Tipton High School today. Congratulations, Carson, on your graduation and being part of class of 2020 and making it through. No, it's this, the heat is, the sun is not letting it even be great anymore. Um, I'm sorry. Let me look over here. Derek says it rained in Philadelphia, 90 degrees here on Sunday. Park, cigars, wine, nature, and real hip hop tomorrow. Host. I feel you on that. Hi, Van Life with Gina Payne. Hello, my friend. Meant to be RVing sent me over, said you were awesome. Thank you so much. I actually think I've connected with you. Thank you for connecting with me. Um, CeeLo says host is going out, in and out, technical difficulties. Okay, we will check on that. Dre says some relationships come with different levels of commitment. Some I will kill for, some fight for, some will support the cause from a distance. Um, hmm. So for me, loyalty doesn't depend, and this is just me, and so that's why we're having the conversation. And can it be quantified? For me, loyalty doesn't depend on. Um, Forgive me, Mr. Fulton. Thank you so much for sharing me out as well. I greatly appreciate you. For me, loyalty has nothing to do with the other individual. Loyalty is you and what you offer. And then the other piece is what is your expectation, or does your loyalty come with the expectation? For me, my loyalty doesn't come with any expectation strings attached, any type of um, contract or what do you call it? A contract obligation, anything like that. It's just it's gonna come with yeah. It almost worked, Dre. It's gonna come with yeah. I'm probably gonna have to move. Is it still going out? See, oh, thank you so much, Van Life with Gina Payne. Okay. Your contraption don't work anymore. Mm-mm. Um, it's not conditional on any what anyone else does. Loyalty is just loyalty. Um, my thought is when we do things, when we're loyal, when we love on others, it's out of um, the heart, like Miss Sheila said up here. Um, I like exactly what she said. She said loyalty should come from the heart, not a contract, and that part is true. Loyalty is an individual thing, just like positivity, just like joy, just like um, your energy, your drive, your yeah. It's not gonna do it because it's hot. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. If that's where it stay, I probably can raise this up. Y'all, the heat made my little now my tree not in here. Hold on. There she go. Hey girl. Yep, I like the tree. Um it's not contingent on what anybody else does, it's just contingent upon us. And then how can it be quantified? And that's the thing. I've heard so many people say, Van Life with Gina Payne says, loyalty is you yourself without conditions, in my opinion. I agree. Derek C. Williams says, the only expectation should be that the person you're loyal to is reciprocating. Absolutely. And even with that, for me, I believe that God allows us to enter the life of others for a reason. And so by us, by him doing that whole divine intervention thing and allowing us to cross paths, I believe that it may not be a reciprocation thing. It may be something that God, it may be something that God just ordained where that person may need something from you and you need anything from that person, or just God allowing paths to align for things that are going to happen down the line in life. So I don't necessarily feel that loyalty has to be reciprocated, but that's just my belief. I just think with every relationship, we have to know um, and pray about why God allowed us to meet, you know, certain people. Like, why did God allow me to meet Derek? Why did God allow me to meet and interact with Hot Air? Why did God, introduce these different people to my life? Go a little bit. See, I'm human. Can't be loyal to folks that treat me or my family bad. And so then that begs to what is the definition of loyalty? Because at that point, is there even a need to be loyal if hmm, is there even but just I'm just trying to think. Because what would in that particular case instance, the son is coming, is taking loyalty. Um and I say that because you said can't be loyal to folks, but that treat me or bad. But so what would you do to be disloyal, if that makes sense? I think loyalty is just a part of who we aren't loyal. I don't think you're Dre was saying some I'll fight for, some I'll um kill for, some I'll support from a distance. It still just shows that he's loyalty, but it doesn't put an amount of how loyal he is. There's a description, but it still quantify. I'm sorry that loyalty can't, but we mistake quantifying it. Because he ain't loyal, um oh hi, I'm so sorry. My daughter just tested for the coronavirus yesterday. She's an essential worker. I pray she's negative. Um, Post going out. Okay, we're working on technical difficulties, y'all. Loyalty is you yourself and without condition, in my opinion. Um, Miss Sheila says, "Yeah, I'm good. I miss her a lot. We have been friends for over 40 years. I had just spoke to her that morning. Yeah, my mom's friend said that she was like, girl, I talk to your mama all the time. And especially if something happens on TV or whatever, and she's like, I know your mom. So, um, hot air said even some family members are not loyal to each other. Absolutely. I mean, family isn't exempt from um, not being loyal. Um, Production, can we get at this son just a tad? Is it possible to move up that way? Because I don't want to move back. That would be a blooper for sure. Y'all, I'm about to move up a tad, get into some shade, and hopefully the internet works there. If not, this may be it. But let's see. I was just coming that way as that. Because I don't want to be on that unlevel surface. Ooh, oh, ooh, Jesus. Let's see. Can y'all still see me? As good as a yes, you still can see my tree. Yeah, my tree. Um, you guys still can hear and see me and it didn't interrupt the internet. Then someone started beaming y'all. I ain't got that life. Um, being low. It's not a contract. Um, yeah, I'm good. Even some family members are not loyal to each other. CeeLo says, step further. Can't keep fooling with folks expecting them to change. I'm getting my peace and moving on. That's excellent. Miss Sheila said, right, it's all here. Said exactly, it's all here. Um, William is an example. You be loyal comments on a creator's video all the time, but are they being loyal if they never reply back? Dropping a heart on your comment? I think not. You judge. I don't know because I know with that one, Derek, especially being a new content creator, all of my comments. And like I can go on YouTube Studio and it says I have 80 comments, but it's comments that I've already responded to. And then they'll have nothing on them. And I'm like, what's going on? So I don't know. And I try my best for me to respond to everybody just out of one being consistent, two wanting to interact with those who watch me and take their time out with me. But also it takes a lot to what do you call it? Leave a comment. Like no, people don't have to take the time to do that, and it helps. Um, am I still going out, CeeLo? Okay. In Mississippi, we were taught that sometimes family be the worst ones. Imagine my shock if you have disloyal blood relatives. Hey, the positive mukbanger. And actually, you get more love and loyalty online than you do from your own family. It just happens. Shout out to Sugar Sister Stacy. So let me say this, there with the family piece. I'm blessed. I have a large family, which truthfully, if all of my family would have just subscribed to me, I would have had my subscribers the very first day. I have a very large family, um, but I have to go spiritual. But even Jesus wasn't accepted in his own home. And most times the people that are closest to you, closest around you, don't support you. It's usually strangers, but that's okay because it opens up our world. Those geese have been quiet all morning, and I guess they want to do a show too. Uh, that was me being sarcastic. Aisha, I absolutely love this topic. Listening while getting some work done, my friend. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, Yoga with Mo, how are you, love? Derek said it's hard to be out here. Showing up with family, Miss Cherry. Sorry for the buffering, guys. Y'all know I'm out here in this good wilderness. Miss Sheila says sometimes God places people in our lives for a season and a reason, Aisha. I honestly agree with that. Like I'm a firm believer. Like everything I go through, anything that happens in my life, I firmly believe that it is God ordained. I rarely give the devil any credit for anything. I always feel like it's God ordained with an agenda, with a purpose, and not just for me, but a purpose for both me and whoever it is. Hold on, let's see what do we have here. This is Aisha. This is Aisha. Mr. Fulton.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm on live.
Oh, sorry about that. Um, my brother just graduated.
Yeah, that's what you told me, and I said congratulations in the live. Come back
Yeah,
into the chat.
this is his big. This is his big day.
I understand. Come back
I
in.
know. It's been hard. confused because this
Yes, this is
and
awesome. Come, hey,
what
Mr. Fulton, that's awesome. Mr. Fulton, come back in the chat though, because I'm still on live.
yeah, I've been pretty busy.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm in the middle of a live right now.
Sorry about that.
Okay, it's fine. Come into the chat. Bye bye. You too. Bye bye. Sheila, I definitely agree with that. I remember when my daughter, youngest daughter, was born. She had to have surgery at 8 days old. One of the scariest things ever because one, this is my baby daughter. Two, our delivery had already been hard. Three, she when she came into the world, she wasn't breathing. I'll never forget hearing the nurse say, "Breathe, baby, breathe," and the doctor yelling at me to sit down because I'm yelling at God because my husband and I didn't plan on having any additional children, and God just ordained her to be here. And even with that, I know her purpose. She's already been fulfilling her purpose. It's because of her that I think different. It's because of her that I want to say I don't judge, but I'll say judge less. I do my best not to judge. Because she just taught me a whole lot about life, a whole lot about the things that we don't pay attention to. Um, and so I'm a firm believer of that. And so we had surgery. Well, she had to have surgery at 8 days old. And I literally, like I said, during the delivery, was fussing at God, like, you better make her breathe, you better make her this. And then 8 days later, it's like, okay, what is going on? But that during that time, I'll never forget waking up, and I know it was God, and hearing a voice tell me to walk the NICU floor because she was on the ventilator for a couple of days, to walk the NICU floor, write down every name, and to come back and pray. And so I did what was said. I walked around the floor and took down every name that was on the door. And I came back into my daughter's room. Now, mind you, I was just also 8 days from a C-section, the old school one, because they had to hurry up and get her out. And I woke my husband up and I said, God says we have to pray for these names. And so we prayed. One came in the middle of the night right after I got up. My husband ended up meeting a wife who was waiting on her husband to drive. How many hours was it? 8 hours. The daughter was airlifted because she had to have brain surgery. And so we, I mean, we prayed. We sincerely prayed. We knew that that was our reason at that point to be there. So, and we weren't going to allow that to be in vain. So the next day, when we also sent the list of names to our church at the time, and they prayed and called out every child's name. And the next day, we were in the family waiting room eating lunch. Someone came to relieve us with our daughter, and in there, I heard this woman. Not that it even matters because she was a woman, she was a mother, but of a different race, one of my Caucasian sisters. And I heard her on the phone um, talking to someone, and she was crying. And she was like, God is punishing me. I did something wrong. And it's just, I can't even go to God and pray for my own child because of the life that I've lived, and da 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 da. And she was just hard on herself. And I got up from the table because I had the notebook with me, and put the notebook down, and I said, "Is this your son?" And she looked at me and she said, "Yes." And his name was in the middle, like it wasn't at the top or the bottom where I could have just written it then. It was in the middle because they had just brought him in, and so the floor was a circle floor. So he was in between my daughter's room and my cycle back around. And she said, yes. I said, well, my husband and I prayed for him last night, and we sent all of the names to our church for them to be prayed for as well. I said, but no matter what you've done, no matter what you've gone through, no matter how you've been, you can always go to God for yourself on behalf of yourself, on behalf of your son, you will always have a right to pray. And it was that day that I realized my daughter being in ICU wasn't even about my daughter being in ICU. It was just about me being where, or not just me, her dad and I, two intercessors being where God needed us to be. And it was at that point that I was like, okay, God, I'll take care of your children if you take care of mine. And that's another reason why I've been so hard on this journey, trying to learn as much as I can. So I agree that God places people in our lives for a season and a reason. And that was like that Saturday. That Sunday, my daughter was supposed to be in the hospital 10 days. She had surgery that Friday. That Sunday, the children that we prayed for were leaving the NICU, all of them before our baby was. But we weren't sitting there like, man, our baby isn't getting go. No, we were rejoicing because that's what we had prayed for. And those kids was just going. It was like, woo, yeah, 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 going to the next floor. And the next thing we know, later that night, they were moving our daughter from NICU to the regular floor. By Tuesday, my husband was gathering things together because we were going home, though we were supposed to be there 10 days. And he ended up meeting the father of the young girl who had brain surgery and who had to drive down because he couldn't get on the helicopter. And she was going home too after brain surgery. So, yes, God places people in our lives for a season and a reason. And I'm always looking for what that opportunity is because I don't ever want to miss an opportunity that God has placed before me, or an assignment that God has placed before me. Hey, Bruce. Dre said, Sheila, that's real talk. Support is different than loyalty. Break that down, Dre, please. Um, Bruce says, I do not have a single family member in my YouTube family. They don't believe in what I do. That's another thing too, is content creators, and especially if a new content creator sees this. Um, Sometimes people don't believe in what you do. Like when I'm on YouTube and I'm really trying to create a thumbnail, think about the title, think about the outline for the conversation so that I don't go chasing squirrels. My daughter will come in and be like, oh, you just on YouTube. No, this is like a job for me. And so I've literally started saying, this is my job, even with caregiving. Like I got off one job, which was across the street. Now I'm getting ready to prepare for my other. Um, and it can be a joke to somebody else, but it's serious to me. Um, because the amount of people, and I don't say this in any way to brag or anything, it does excite me because it gives me confirmation that I am doing what God wants me to do. I'm fulfilling my purpose and I can feel it because I get joy from it. If one person is touched and affected, then I've done well. And I don't know of a video that I hadn't done where somebody has reached out to me and said thank you. Um, that helped me. Even last night, in all my silliness in the dark, I got a text message that just said thank you. You helped me just to be able to be free. Like so, it happens. But you got me, and I'm your family, Bruce. So hey, family time, this isn't a growth stream. However, you are more than welcome to network genuinely. If you see somebody that does things that you're interested in, um, then you can connect. Yoga with Mo, I'm so sorry. Belly aches can be horrible. I definitely spoke to Van Life with Gina Payne. Did I miss something that you said? Give me one moment. One moment. Oh my lord. Why is my child? T Amber. She's emailing me, texting me after I told her I was out of town. Her instructions were only to call me if somebody had to go to the doctor or the ER, and they need to be at the ER, vitals check, and the ER needs to be saying that they not come home. Because if they can come home, then there's no need for me. Um, that's just some fact. I want to make sure I did not miss. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did respond to that. Okay. I'm happy that you love this topic. Dre, could you get your daughter? See, Vermont Paint and Photos. This is my 24-year-old daughter texting me while I'm on live. I mean, she should have it up to her sister. Um, One of her comments. Hey, Lady J, how you doing, love? It's all hot air. Says family members are the one who tells your business all the time, and that's why I don't talk to them. I talk my best. I talk my best friend all the time. Um, Family time. This is not a growth stream, honey. Now you may network, but we all need bananas. So you have to go to. I tell you what, we're gonna. If you stick around, we will be rating a growth stream here in about 7 minutes. If you want to stick around, and I'll get that link put in the chat. You'll have a good 300, 400, 500 people you can go and um, network. Lady says loyalty. I believe the process that starts with one step. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking for that comment. Ooh, I believe that. Um, the positive mukbanger says, I think it is important for us to also realize when our season is up, we sometimes stay in situations and relationships longer than it is intended for us to be there. And that is true. I've been so guilty of that. I have seen God literally, I've seen God literally suggest unction, give me all type of caution signs, and I'll still be right there because I love them, God, and I can help them when God is saying, "Go on, baby girl, you've done your season." I remember with my brother, one of my younger brothers, bonus brothers, he had gotten ill and he had a stroke and some minor strokes, and he's younger than I. And my mom is what he looked at as mom. His father was dead, and so I went to the hospital all arrogantly, saying, "Let me go pray for him," because shoot, ain't nobody else probably gonna pray for him. But still had a little attitude with him because of some of the things that he had done growing up. But when we got there, it was then that I realized that he needed me and I had to be a big sister and I had to help him. And I did for about 2 years, but it went longer than God wanted me to be there. And I had to see it because one of the things that happened was that's immediately when my headache started um, coming back when I ignored, okay, it's time to stop. And so he was in the hospital. I had just been rushed to the ER of the very hospital he was in because I thought I was having an aneurysm the way my head was hurting. And he had got someone to come and check him out of the hospital when he wasn't supposed to. And it was at that point that I realized it was time to let that relationship go. He's still my brother, but the things that I had that I was doing and covering for him, I couldn't take that responsibility on anymore because I had to keep myself healthy. But had I listened to God, I would have been out of it. But that was kind of hard. Miss Sheila Cherry says, "Right, the positive mukbanger, but God give us if you don't have any common sense that you out. I mean, people all the time, and I turn go opposite. Share that's true. It is. He definitely gives discernment, which we sometimes ignore. And common sense, sometimes we ignore. Derek says, philosophical question, host. Why do you think that you and I connected? If we are placed here for a season and a reason, just guess. Um, Derek, you're asking me a question that I kind of already, I've answered it a few times on here, maybe slickly. Are you trying to answer it without me answering it, Dre? Oh, okay. I thought Dre was gonna put in the chat.
If you turn my daughter with you.
About Derek.
No,
Oh, okay. Um, Derek, I feel that God allowed our paths to cross because truthfully, you and I see eye to eye on a lot of things. It's just our delivery is a little bit different. Our thought process is a little bit different, but most times we are saying the same thing. You said on one of your videos you are a card carrying pessimist, or yeah, and I am a card carrying optimist, and so I think God put us together so that you can kind of see that we don't think differently. The only thing that kind of is different is I think more on the positive side. I see the glass half full and you see it half empty, but oftentimes we're saying the exact same thing. The positive moment says, yes, ma'am. Sheila Cherry, having a spirit of discernment is paramount. I have learned over the years that God sometimes uses us to plant a seed in someone's life and someone else to water it, and that's it. Um, that is definitely it. The positive mukbanger. Sometimes it's our to plant a seed to water it, and God and helps grow. But because we plant a seed, that doesn't mean that we'll be there to see it grow. It doesn't go be the process of seeing it flower and develop. And sometimes you have to be okay with it. Good to know that you're okay with that is feelings afterwards. Ensure that it's vision as this queen. You individual looks as the possible. So right, Carter Club. I'm here. The sound is down at the moment. Okay. Thank you. No with the mom. You're right. If we help one person, we have done something. Yes, God. Bruce says, yes, for real. I do have a great YouTube family. Yes, sir, you do. I just shared you guys yesterday. Um, you get to your numbers. I will get numbers. Um, hold on. Drake says support can be sporadic. Loyalty is a level of commitment regardless what the circumstances. Loyalty to the person, not just the situation. Agreed. Because sometimes loyalty requires you to go in some dark, dirty places. Sometimes loyalty cause you just do stuff that you never said you'd do. Like, I'll never put any money on anyone's books talking about jail. Let's just be honest. Or I'll never go visit someone at jail. And yeah, you don't say never because loyalty can have you in a place where, oh, I don't want this person to feel alone. I want them to know that they're loved. I want them to know that I love them. And the next thing you know, you're somewhere you said you probably would never be. And loyalty does do that. Bruce said mine does it every time I'm live and get mad that way to end. Like, yeah. Hey Terry, how are you, love? Aisha, I told you I wanted to apologize on your LS for the comments the other day. I sincerely mean that with all my heart. Terry Taylor, thank you so much. And I appreciate it. Um, and, if my comment was too direct and forward, I apologize because it's never my goal to hurt anyone's feelings. It's just my goal to tell the truth. And so um, my husband said, and sometimes the truth hurts. The positive, uh, The positive mukbanger said, "It, Dr. CEO, I agree with your statement. We can sometimes be loyal to a fault and talk. Girl, get out of my life. Oh, Jesus." The positive mukbanger says, Dr. CEO. I like that. I agree with your statement. We can sometimes be loyal to a fault and tolerating toxic behavior. I am guilty of this. And guess what? So am I. I am very loyal to a fault. And if I just paid attention to the signs that God would give me in the beginning, some stuff wouldn't have to end the way that it ends. But I'm one of those people that try to hold on. Um, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Derek says, I was talking to someone today about headaches. What were you talking about, Derek? Um, oh, I missed a lot. Hold on. Terry Taylor, thanks. We see things clear and we grow. Thanks for being open to see things from both views. Yes, thank you so, so much. Dre says that is true. I mean, Terry says, Dre, that is true. Thank you. No, we thank you. Um, Derek says, good answer. I can accept that, host. I knew you could, Derek. Dre says, Terry Taylor, we just take good with the bad and learn as we walk forward with purpose. Yes, yes. So I will catch you again after work, Aisha. I'm at work. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Terry. And thank you so much for coming in. Derek C. Williams, but I will correct one thing I said. Card carrying contrarian. I question a lot of stuff. I'm an optimist that stares into the abyss and see what and says what I see. So we don't differ there then, Derek. Because I question a lot of stuff. I don't just accept what's handed to me. I don't see things the same. Donald, don't get blocked. And then you and I have had a conversation, sir. This is not a growth stream. You may genuinely connect, you may genuinely network, but this is not a growth stream. Okay? Okay. Please don't make me have to repeat myself. I don't like doing that. I truly, truly don't. Um, one quick second. Drake, will you have those comments? Thank you. Um, we're in the same time zone, right? So he's just going on later. Okay. I question a lot of things as well. I want to dance with everybody genuinely. Donald, as per the host, no asking for numbers, respect. Yes. If you go over and see something that you like, just let them know. Hey, like your stuff, went over, comment it. And I'll start putting it in the description box so that because everybody in my isn't a content creator. Um, yeah, sometimes most people aren't content creators. Trying to see who is live. Let me put the link up in the chat. Ooh. Broadcast info. That's not what I need. Exit out. Hold on. Yes. Invite. Copy to clipboard. Yeah, StreamYard is um StreamYard mobile is really becoming one of my favorites. The link is in the chat for anyone who would like to come up Okay, sorry, on my way out. Donald, you're fine. It's just there's a different way to do it. And I'll make sure that I start putting it in my description. Because again, I want us all to grow. That's with fact. I'm trying to see who's live right now. Donald, I will rephrase. As per the host, she apparently has asked you to not go about growing here. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Hey. Hey, Derek.
Oh, okay. I'm on TV. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Derek,
Yeah, you know how I go.
can you hear
Shout
me?
out respect to the Aisha Memphis was good with you. Dre
You look
CEO
stuck.
follow me probably.
I was thinking it was me. You can hear him? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, it's me. Hold on. Um, Andre, what are you doing? Talk to the birds. I'm sorry, Derek. They heard you though, so you can keep talking.
Oh, okay. Well, I care why you doing it. Yeah. Um, for myself, the topic is loyalty. I ain't gonna be on here like a second because I'm at work. I'm about to get out of here in about an hour. But what it is that in my view, I think loyalty is something that should be reciprocated. You say for instance, like with Aisha. I found her through another content creator, and I took a chance to bond and network with the woman. I like what I see, so therefore, I will not only comment when she make videos, but I will share her out and things like that. That's my way of showing her that I'm loyal. So I don't have to. I don't have to go on here and say, Aisha, I was loyal to you. Aisha, I follow you, and you can look at my action. But it would be refreshing
Yeah.
if Aisha does the same in kind. And that way, not only do we keep the peace, but she can also demonstrate to me that she's loyal because I would have to assume that she respects my work. So that's loyalty for me. Other people may call it
Right.
support because I will piggyback on what Dre CEO said. Support and loyalty is two different things. Very true. So what I did was I typed in the chat a loyal supporter, meaning like those are, I do recognize that they are two different things. But in my opinion, loyalty is something that
Mm-hmm.
you like somebody, even just take YouTube off the table. Even in real life, if it's somebody that you see at work or at the basketball court, the gym, wherever, you just take a liking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Always say you have a first mind. Your first mind tells you this person is all right, and so you start banging with them. And over the course of time, before you know it, years then go past, and y'all still together, and you're there for them, they're there for you.
Mm-hmm.
That would be considered loyalty. So that's how I look at it. But first and foremost, the only thing that really count for me is that the people that you're being loyal to, no matter what it is reciprocal because you can't have a one-sided relationship. So while it's not on paper, it is a moral contract that you make because I'm showing you by my deeds that look, man, I'm here for you. So you would think it would be nice that they're
Mm-hmm.
going to be there for you. That's loyalty in Derek Williams' eyes.
Hey, old head dudes, thank you for coming in. Derek, thank you for sharing me out. So here's my question about that then. Because you said that basically the reciprocation um, and that would be the expectation. But what if you're dealing with someone that doesn't know what loyalty truly looks like, doesn't know what it means, hasn't been taught? Do we give up on them, or do we have a conversation with them? But what if it's something we leave them in the darkness of ignorance with not knowing? And I'm not saying ignorance, people can say, ignorance is just lack of knowledge. So do we leave them with the lack of knowledge of not knowing?
Option two. If in other words, like I said again, I'm loyal to Aisha of Memphis, but if I feel for whatever reason that the loyalty isn't reciprocated, I have Aisha's email and I can talk to Aisha behind the scenes. Ain't got to make no videos asking
Mm-hmm.
no questions. We can do it like that. And
Mm-hmm.
if I don't get what I think, what I feel, if I don't get what
Mm-hmm.
I feel is an adequate response, I can always disconnect. And I can tell her that. I don't have to, I can tell her that to her face and vice versa. And that way we'll be
Mm-hmm.
on the same accord because I always use the phrase children in adult bodies. I can always reach out to Aisha. My email is in my description box, so you can always in my about section. So you can always reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
But the long story short is we can talk about it. We can talk about it and we can get it out on the table. So no, you don't leave no. See, that wouldn't be really nice to leave them in the dark. And yes, to be ignorant simply means to not know. A lot of people get mad when you say that, but it just simply means that you don't know. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think some people don't know. Like, I'm learning the older I get, especially with friendship based off of what I thought it was as a child and what I see it to be as an adult. Loyalty comes with that, but it doesn't look the same. So I understand when my mom was saying, "You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends," but uh, because you go up and you be like, "Mama, my friend, you ain't got no friends. I'm your friend. Jesus, your friend. You ain't got no friends."
Well,
But when in
that
fact now I realize even for that for me was a toxic way of teaching.
yeah, because I was gonna say, yes, she has a point in the sense that, like something Karl Malone said, for the Utah Jazz, and it is true. Like at work, for instance, you only as good as your last day. I can say the right thing to Aisha right
Hmm.
now, and she'll dislike me. So when your mama say you ain't got no friends, some of that stuff is conditional. Sad to
Hmm.
say. So when she said that, that's where she was coming from. But I mean, just to consistently say it
Hmm.
over the long term, that's where I can see where you would have an issue with. That's all. So some stuff depending on the situation, because
Hmm.
I've been getting this habit of trying to tell everybody, especially on YouTube. I just try to talk in general terms. Ain't nothing really set in stone except death and taxes. But the thing is
Right.
that yes, some stuff is conditional. And so depending on how I said to Aisha, she might not be Derek's friend no more. So your mama
Hmm.
was talking the truth.
Right.
Yo, my word talking true. So but at the same time, I think to just keep
Hmm.
saying it over and over and over and over like that is the gospel. No. Because my mama said the same thing too. My mama said the same thing too, and I just never,
Yeah.
I just like just when
I
she
think
said
I
it,
think
even
that's a
like,
cultural thing.
yeah, even when I was a little boy, that dog just ain't hunting me. I said, well,
Because
how you
somebody
feel?
told me, "Oh, Tr- Travis, when did you said your grandmama, and when you said your friend, you get popped, you, you get popped in the chest, your grandmama when you used to say my friend."
Oh yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
it was
did
like,
too.
so I don't know if
I
it's a
did too.
southern thing or what, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah, cause my
you
partner
got popped
across
in
the
the
street.
chest. You ain't got no friends.
Yeah, my partner across the street, Jerome. My mama, for some reason, she just ain't like him. She just ain't like him. And see, mamas back in the 70s, they would say, look, I don't like that boy. I don't like him. And maybe that's why I'm so raw, because I got it from my mama. But she would
Uh
always,
huh.
she never liked my man's across the street, but he was nice to me. So he said, no, he ain't your friend. So I don't like that boy. So maybe because she
Yeah.
didn't like him, maybe that colored how she talked. But when the parent says that over the long haul, that's a problem because that's just not true, you know. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much all I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to
Yeah.
get off in
Most
about
definitely.
45 minutes. And I just want to thank you for having me on your channel again, all right?
Hey, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. And I appreciate
Have a
you.
good rest of the day.
Yes, I'm very impressed with your work. You keep pushing and you take care of yourself here.
Thank you, Derek. I'm trying. Yes, sir.
All
All
right,
day.
salute.
Broadcasting live from the silk.
All right.
All right. Bye. Let me go back up. Okay. Lady J says, I'm good, thank you. Old Deuce came in. Hey, hey, hey. He said, I'm loyal to anyone royal. Hey, Derek is loyal. He proved that I tested him for it a year ago. Derek is very loyal. Very loyal. Um, Loyalty, like respect, is earned like money. I harass Derek almost daily. He is a great neighbor. I consider him loyal. My mama said, we can't be friends no more. Ooh, baby, how many times have you had said? My mama said, but I'm gonna still be your friend. We just got to figure it out. Um, hey, love.
Hey, how
Hey,
are you?
sugar. How you doing?
I'm
I'm
good.
good. Looking all cute,
Yeah, I'm
girl.
about to leave the
Okay,
house.
hey,
Girl, I'm about to leave the house real quick. But no, I
girl. Yes,
just wanted to come up
looking
real
all
quick
cute.
about what we are just talking about in the chat as far as being loyal to a fault. And you had mentioned that
Mhm.
do you have that same issue? I don't know. I'm the same way as like when I connect with someone, especially if I'm assigned,
Yes.
I have to understand and realize when my assignment is up and not overstay because I found that when I overstay
Yes.
the length of time I'm supposed to be there, that's when issues start and all this other thing. So that's something I'm
Yes.
definitely working on.
Yes.
Yeah, because we always try to
Yes.
see the
Yes.
good, I
Yes.
guess. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes. Yes. And that applies even across the board with children
Hmm.
at school. Like my kids at school, there have been times that God has kind of led me and shifted me, and it's like, but I'm comfortable with this. Maybe it's not God, and then something
Hmm.
will happen, and it'll be like, get dadgum it. He was trying to prevent me, but I just wasn't listening. So
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep, definitely. It's
Reason,
not that we're not
season.
hearing him. We heard him, but did we hear
Some
him
are
when he
for the
said,
long
okay, it's time
haul,
to move
some are
on?
not.
Yeah, most definitely. So,
Loud and clear.
yeah, so
It's just how we do
I
it.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
gotta
We
get
just have to
better.
be mindful of that. I know. Especially with, I'm not going
Yes.
to say the line of work, but it's like work, like you said, the line and the field that we're in, the sector that we in, we come in contact with so many different people. And, we're trying to, give that positivity and speak life
Mhm.
into people. And so sometimes we get connected in places that we necessarily don't need to be connected. But we just gotta,
Mhm.
you know, continue to listen to God and make
Yeah.
sure that we're in His
Learn.
will. Yeah, trial and
Mhm.
error. So
Learn.
yeah.
We were talking about that today because I was like, does failure automatically mean? I said, why do we say something is a failure
Hmm.
if we've learned something from it? Like,
Right.
I don't understand how it could be a failure if we walked away with something from it,
Right.
learning something from it. But my husband's like, this, you don't mean just because you learned a lesson that it wasn't
Exactly.
a failure. So yeah,
Right.
but definitely a process.
But yeah, but I just want to come and
That
say
is for
that
sure.
real quick and
But I thank
just
you
keep
so
doing what you're
much.
doing.
You looking so cute, girl. Enjoy your Saturday.
I
Thank
am. Got to
you.
run some
Thank
errands.
you.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate you
you.
more than you know. You're my
All right.
intercessor.
All righty, girl.
All right.
All
Have
right.
a
I'll talk
great
to you later.
one.
Bye bye.
Bye. So, old Deuce, you were you the friend that Derek Mama didn't like, yet you still around. Great topic at the right time. Why do you say that, old Deuce? Oh, here, Deuce. Hmm? Y'all, I got a hole in my lip. Hey, Carter Club. Y'all keep smiling. Oh, hey, Deuce, why do you say it's a great topic at the right time? I mean, it's good to know that you were the key. I could see that. I can see that. Loyalty is mandatory right now. Hey, Carter Club. Thank you so much for coming in, hon. I appreciate you more than you know. More than you know. Trying to see something here. This computer is doing what it want to do. I guess this isn't real camping, huh? If I still have access to Wi-Fi. Loyalty is mandatory right now. Great topic at the right time. Why is loyalty mandatory right now? In are you speaking in terms of individual, culturally, um, as a people, um, as human beings, just loyalty towards the humankind, jobs? What do you? My aunt always said, if you want a friend, then you have to be a friend. Amen. Hi, runaway RV nesters. Thank you for coming in. I am handling it well. I'm handling it well. I came in with an open mind, um, because I knew this is what my husband wanted to do. I hadn't complained. Had I complained? Have I complained, y'all? You telling? Whatever. Kim, have I complained? Trez, have I complained? Until a little bit. Yeah, I've done well. I even got my some war wounds from mosquitoes.
I tried to roll them down.
It says we have to hold our day ones tighter. So I, yeah, I feel you there. Okay, yeah, I feel you there, old head deuce. Especially now, and because life is so short. So yeah, I definitely agree. Old head deuce says, "I salute your husband. Salute to you, baby." He said, "Oh, y'all camping? Are you in a tent? No, ma'am. No, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am.
Yes, we're a team.
We're not. Well, we're under a tent right now, but we're not in a tent. We do have a camper. Um, I they had to like Record said the other day. I'm a camping virgin, so they had to ease me into this. They just couldn't go popping my camping cherry. Um, hey Van Vita, thank you so much. Oh, here do say, oh, I'm jealous. I love camping. So I can say that I love this. Like I didn't think that I would, but I slept last night the best I'd slept in a long time. Y'all bought food, tents, oh, here dude's chicken us. He said, y'all bought food, tents, laptops. That ain't camping. Well, what is it called? We camping, man. Shoot.
She working, man.
We get I'm only working in between. I didn't work last night because I was not going, y'all. It was so dark down there. I was like, no, 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 no. I can't go. But that's why the video that you guys do see look like it look. That's as far as I could do it.
Would have been cool down there with Bambi.
No, I wouldn't. And it was some deers and an armadillo. And that armadillo thing, oh my God, how big was it? It was so huge.
She was like the biggest armadillo.
I mean, but like in length, how long would you say? About a yard?
About armadillo size.
I'm gonna fight you because I know they come in different sizes. That thing was huge,
Grown.
very grown. Oh, here Deuce says, oh wait, hold on. Runaway RV Nestor says, come to Texas and it might change your mind, but we do it anyway. Camping or the tent part. But I've seen some nice tents that I would do. I mean, they got all type of blow up plush tents. Oh, here Deuce say y'all eating chicken, potatoes. Uh, y'all know y'all should be eating snakes, dogs, and raccoons alive. No, what state are y'all in? Mississippi. Snakes, dogs, and raccoons. No. Van Vita, I saw Van Life with Gene Payne's post about you being like, oh, thank you so much, Van Life with Gina Payne. And thank you, Van Vita, for coming in. I will be sure to show you love bag time. Thank you so much. So, Runaway RV Nesters, the heat, it's been okay. We brought a fan too. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Big fan.
Yeah, we got a nice Big fan. We got an awning and a tent, so we're in the shade. Um, Lots of water, fun beverages. Amen. Electricity, electricity. Um, oh, then the heat. Um, I'm used to. I don't know, cause Memphis and Mississippi get kind of hot.
Different people. It's
Texas,
too.
yeah, and it's crazy,
Muggy.
cause
Muggy.
yeah,
Right there.
yeah, that dry air. Oh, dude said a fan. You're judging. Don't you go judging me. Yeah, y'all had to ease into this thing. Y'all didn't think I was just gonna come out here and lay on the ground, did you?
We got to suffer just yeah.
The positive buck banger says runaway RV nesters. Yes, Texas is a whole other situation. We have all sorts of wildlife here, just on a normal day without camping. That's why I don't camp. That's why I'm 42 years old and this is my first time going camp. Hood Deuce just Gina Payne, thank you again. Van Life with Gina Payne, thank you again. And Van Vida, thank you as well. This man said we should be eating snakes, dogs, and coons. No, no, and no. I've tasted rabbit as a child, and that was traumatic.
When you get us to get that coon,
But there were deer out. I don't know
there's
how
Canadian
many.
geese back there a bit.
A Canadian geese.
So they fun.
Mm. Oh, hey, Deuce says I'm in LA. Not a drop of rain till November. Count your blessings. I love rain. Runaway RV Nester says right now we are getting and prepared for the hurricane backlash over here. What hurricane was out? My husband used to be um where were you, babe? I know, but what was the position or something?
National.
Yeah, national account manager for a disaster restoration company, and so literally we had to watch the Weather Channel 24/7. Because his job was to keep up with when storms were coming, contact large companies and be like, hey, do you need us to come in, board you up? Do you need us to come in afterwards to clean you up? Air you out. Our runaway RV Nester says, right now we're getting, oh yeah, I read that one. Um, am I doing too much? I like messing with y'all. Oh, this head, no such a thing, honey. Feel at home. Welcome, welcome. You have been here enough now. You can just come through the front door when the wood door open and the screen door. Just come on in the house. Um, then Vita says I'm Canadian and I don't know anything about where you are. Snake, my here. Yes, ma'am. Sir. Anything with additional legs, anything that flies, anything that bites. What's the fly? The fly that bites? Horse. Yeah. So apparently there's a horse fly that bites. All my life I've been told flies don't bite, and now I learned yesterday at 42 days. I mean 42 years old that there is a fly that bites. Um, I think it's Hannah. I think it is Hannah. I don't know what I'm answering. Oh, Hannah, Hurricane Hannah. Okay. Sup van, sup run. What does that mean? Oh,
What's
here.
up?
Oh, my goodness. Runaway RV nesters. I'm listening to the weather. We are expecting some band rain. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know.
Bands of rock.
Bands of rain. I'm a Florida girl, so I stay ready. Okay. Oh, here dude says I got a pet monkey. No cap. Horsefly or dragonfly? They said a horsefly. That joker is big. It looks like a fly, but it is huge, like the fly.
Steroids.
Yeah. The runaway RV Nestor says, in my backyard is a big lake. Oh my God. You do have all kinds of creatures. We also have all kinds of, I already know, snakes. And they're under my porch. Oh no, ma'am. Horseflies and spruce bugs bite. Dragonflies don't bite. What's a spruce bug? Can you look at the, what's the, look that up, Kim? A spruce bug. We love dragonflies because they eat mosquitoes. I like dragonflies because of Gilmore Girls. The Dragonfly Inn. Texas. hmm Okay, I'm back here at a very important bit. Oh, it's okay, Miss Sheila. Thank you for even being here. I do. I do. I miss you. Um,
I've seen a couple of turtles, but they ain't coming all the way up. I guess they scared we're gonna cook them.
how who eats turtle? Is turtle you can
You can eat
consume
turtles.
turtle?
Heck yeah.
Oh my God. Made you eat your pet turtle?
I go to waste them.
Did he die or something?
He had me dying, man. He ate them. I caught the turtle, thinking I was gonna make me have me a pet. I built a little house for him and everything.
Y'all heard this?
Granddad sent me to the store to get some cigarettes. I come back, blood and guts everywhere. So you killed my turtle? Well, you know, keep no goddamn pet turtle. Eat turtle.
Ah,
That motherfucking water boiled and everything. It was good.
y'all, my friend just told me
That's the reason he's a culinary chef.
his granddaddy made him eat his pet turtle. And I probably shouldn't be laughing at this. He may need therapy and don't know it. He caught the turtle. He caught the turtle, built a house for the turtle. His granddaddy sent him to the store to get some cigarettes. And he came back, and the turtle was
Good.
gutted and,
Ready for dinner.
ready for dinner. And he said he ate it, and it was good. He's a chef, so I don't know. Maybe granddaddy put a an old head dude said what? Yeah, man. I did not know you could consume turtle. I'm good. Old head dude said mock turtle soup. Mock turtle soup. That's on Gilmore Girls.
Yeah,
It
that's
says
the
mock
mock. That's the fake.
turtle soup. Yeah.
Mock came from real. It's a copycat of real.
Oh Jesus. Oh hey dude says y'all got y'all's machete and rifles, but of course, don't play with it. Never leave home without it. I'm licensed. Thank the Lord I have never had a snake in my house. It wouldn't be a good thing. It wouldn't be a good thing for me. The fact that you're telling me that you're calmly telling me that they're under your house concerns me. Like I would have to call the snake catcher. I don't know if there's even such thing as a snake catcher or somebody, but they would have to come and get them in all type of mothballs and what else you put out there for snakes? Gasoline. Yeah, they just we can't live together. Van life with Gina Payne says I'm in Southern Oregon. It's hot here today. Wow. Thank you again, Van Life with Gina Payne, for sharing me out and for bringing in Miss Van Vita. She said Southern Oregon.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of order.
So, Van Life with Gina, my husband said, what part of Oregon? Oh, here, dudes. Muck, you eat all this stuff. You like the most innocent person here. Wait, she said she eat it? Surely, surely the positive mukbanger didn't say she eats any of it. Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. My husband said you wouldn't be a mukbanger. Oh my god. I think the wildest thing I've eaten, well, of course, deer, rabbit. Um, that was when I was a child. And when you were little, you didn't get to make any choices, but I wouldn't do it now. Um, but alligator, I love blackened alligator. It is so good. Van Life Virginia says yes, you can eat turtle. Mm-mm-mm. Van Vita said, ooh, turtle. Hold on, Trez. Old head Dude said, that's the countryest story I ever heard. Uh, Runaway RV Nesta said, yes, turtle sauce picante. What? Oh my God. Hey, Muck, you will mukbang turtle soup. The mukbanger said, listen, in my younger years growing up, we had chickens. And I thought they were my pets. Needless to say, dinner time was sometimes traumatic for me. Oh my God. Woo.
Where's Kitty?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, dude said, Muck, did you go vegan? Run, Runaway Arena said, my husband is very well prepared when we see them. Oh, hey, dude said, Muck, I was vegan for 90 seconds. He said, yes, we have sticky traps. The positive mukbanger says, yes, we have sticky traps in my garage. Snakes sometimes try to come in. I'm like, you can have the house. I'm out. I'm right. You can have the whole house. By deer and moose sausage are delicious. Okay, Vandita. Van Van Vita. Wait, my friend just said deer sausage is amazing. Kim? Okay. I guess I may try. Williams Dre, just south of Grants Pass. Do you know where that is? Okay. Runaway RV Nestor says, Aisha, deer sausage and alligator is good. I guess I have to try the deer sausage. I know alligator is. I don't like deer, but we'll see. So he do said he'd like to try it. Okay, then. Man, like we have eaten barbecue goat, frog legs, and have tried rattlesnakes. I have tried my best to eat frog legs. I'm gonna need them to chop them up. Just the fact that I've tried, I put it on my plate before, and I just cannot. Now I've not had barbecue goat. You've had barbecue goat? My husband has had barbecue goat. He said it's great, delicious. I haven't had that before. Um, Runaway RV Nestor says van life with Gina Payne. How is your weather in your area? Oh, Deuce, we all have. What did you say? We all have childhood trauma buried deep. Yes. When they brought out ACEs a couple of years ago, I was like, yeah, that's all of America. We all need therapy. The positive mukbanger says, oh, hey, Deuce, no, I didn't go vegan and no turtle soup for me. Yuck. Mucks eat crazy stuff. I thought so too. But the mukbangers I've been seeing have been doing like challenges and um, competitions. I thought about doing one of the challenges. Nobody has challenged me yet though. Um, Runaway RV Nestor says a snake was in my garage and I left the door open for a long time. I couldn't find where he went. Oh my God, no. Van Vita, Gina, when we meet, I'm cooking. Hell no, it's a rattlesnake. I agree with you, Van Vita. I don't want them frog legs either. Y'all can keep it. I don't care how much people say, oh, it tastes just like chicken. I don't want it. Runaway RV Nessa says frog legs are my favorite and best. The positive mukbanger says, oh, hey, Deuce, I'm not an adventurous mukbanger. I'm actually leaving the community because I can't do it. I'll just encourage and motivate. Go ahead, Deuce says, I was in the Philippines for 6 months last year, and the food over there tastes 100 times better. Wow. Yeah, I'm with Van Vita. I'll cook, and I don't even cook. Miss Sheila, what are you saying? Wait a minute, Miss Sheila said Runaway RV. They are good. Are you talking about frog legs, Miss Sheila, or the goat, or what else we talk about? Turtle and alligator. But yes, I'm a congratulator. I salute. Yeah, not the pet. Runaway RV nesters very hot today. Mm-mm. Oh, head dude said, I seen a spider big as your hand. I thought I'd freak out, but I didn't. And then I don't like spiders. I saw a spider that was probably twice the size of my hand, Kim. Or I'm exaggerating. How big was the spider? It was not twice.
That's no. If women are saying it was that big, it was twice as small.
Whatever. So we saw a spider. I would say about the size of my hand. I just saw the legs, and that was all I needed to see, and I ran out. And my friend, she's a little bit more adventurous, so she goes in the bathroom, but she runs out too, talking about some, it has hair, it has hair. So we didn't get to use the bathroom. But her husband just said, if women says it's the size, if we say it's the size of my hand, then that means it's 2 times smaller than it. Not true. I don't like spiders either. He said, "No cap, I got 2 monkeys." I believe you. Derek C. Williams says, "Goat and lamb sausages are good. If frog legs taste like chicken, I told you this is the first thing people say. Why not? It tastes just like chicken." Yeah, I had alligator pretty good, but came through rough. So the blackened, I don't like it fried. I've had it fried and blackened. Blackened alligator. And my husband let me try that one day, and that was all she wrote. And it was so tender. The positive mukbanger. I've enjoyed chatting with you all in the topic today. Gotta run errands before this storm hits. Y'all stay positive and be blessed. You stay positive, sending lots of love, joy, peace your way. I love you, honey. Be safe out there. Please text me and let me know when you're done with your errands, especially since there's a storm. There's a storm out over the ocean, and it's moving this away. Gotta be this way. It's not this way. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, it will surely drift away. Drift away, Lord, drift away. It will surely drift away. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, it will surely drift away. So y'all make sure y'all got y'all soul anchored with Hurricane Hannah coming, okay? Um, Miss Sheila said, yes, Derek, frog legs are great. Miss Sheila, I've tried so many times. And like maybe if somebody took the meat off, I could try it, but I can't just the bottom half of the frog just there. Like so I know that his head and stomach and it just ain't right. Derek said, oh head deuce, what kind of monkey? Hey Veronica Ayers, thank you for coming in. Blessings to you as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. That made me feel special. I gotta tell the BBK. Oh, here, do said if frog's legs taste like chicken, why are we why are we not having Popeye's frog leg frenzies? Everybody says it tastes like chicken. Um, Dre, what is that?
Cap, cap,
Uh,
type of monkeys he had.
oh, can I see a picture of them? I'm on StreamYard mobile, so. Aisha, the first time I discovered that roaches could fly. One went down my shirt. Took the shirt off, didn't care. Baby, listen. I just need you to know that my response would have been the exact same thing. That shirt, bra, everything would have been off. I can't do it. I remember a time that there was a water bug in one of our apartments. It was a big water bug, and it was just me and my daughter. So of course, can't get her to kill it, and it was in front of the door, so it had to have come in from outside, but it was in the ceiling. Oh, that's pretty. You have pretty monkeys. So do you bait them old hair dudes? Can they not come to the United States? Um, and I was like, okay, you just pray. I had to run next door to get my neighbor so my neighbor could come and kill it because I felt like if I hit it and just swapped, it was gonna start flying and I was just gonna lose it. I can't. Miss Sheila said, not the monkey. You know about the monkey, Miss Sheila? Oh, I hope he's not gonna cook the monkey. Please don't cook the monkey. Don't cook the monkey. Thank you, Van Life with Gina Payne. I really started back singing in the last 2 weeks or so. She Miss Sheila said smoked deer meat is great. Also barbecue deer meat. What you know about that, Tria? You like it? Oh, he said he got something. Okay then. He's a tenderloin guy. You know, we got a chef. He's a chef. He went to Italy. Cam, did you hear me? he, he's a chef. He went to Italy. Aisha, come to my show tonight and sing a song on the show. I love your voice. Oh, Van Life. I wish I could, but the way these woods set up, um, I'm already not in the best place for Wi-Fi, and it will be down there, and I'm not going down there. It's not in the dark. That's why I canceled my live yesterday. Runaway RV Nessa says Aisha frog legs cost more because you have to gig at night and content with snakes hanging from trees in the water. Wait, tell me that again. Oh, okay. So they can only catch them at night, and then they got to deal with snakes and stuff hanging from. Oh my god. Mm-mm. Why anybody want to go through all that to eat? Mm-mm. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. No, she was saying that's why they're so high. Oh, Miss Sheila, I, I want to learn, and I'm open. I'm open. I don't have a closed mind. But yeah, you're welcome to come anytime, my friend, and hang out and sing or talk about your channel. I'd love to. I'd love to. Um, I honestly would love to, and I say that because I want my channel just to be so open. I want to create the world that um, I'd like to see, and I like for my YouTube channel to represent that. So, guys, what time is it? Cool. Derek, are you still here? Is Derek still here? Positive Mukbanger, are you still here? I think you stepped out. I will certainly take you up on that offer. I will certainly take you up on that offer, Van Life with Gina Payne. And I can't thank you enough for sharing me out. I appreciate it. And Van Vita, I can't thank you enough for coming in. Um, I enjoy. So today, at 2 o'clock my time, which is in the next 9 minutes and 41 seconds, there is going to be an auction at the TR show for a portrait of Barb Marley. Um, and he's doing it in collaboration with Poppy Show. And I don't know what the auction is going to benefit, but I do know that the benefits are supposed to go. Carter Club, are you still in the chat? I'm trying to see. Okay. So this auction is to a worthy cause. All proceeds will be donated to someone currently ill. The lucky buyer will also get a gift from TR. Poppy Show will also be making his appearance as guest. Um, yeah, and so it's to help benefit, I'm sure, one of the um, royal family members that need assistance. But if you guys would still just go over and hang out for a good 15 minutes, that would also help his channel. Hmm. Derek, will you put TR's link in the chat for me? Please, please, please. Um, I will definitely come. Oh, Deuce says my people's from Arkansas, but my grandma's family from Mississippi. Y'all got good sense. Couldn't be family. Are you implying that your family didn't have sense? I think all of us have crazy moments as families. I think no one is exempt. Um, Miss Sheila, you have a wonderful, blessed day as well. I love you to pieces. I pray that you know that. I thank you for your positivity, your consistency, um, but most importantly, just for being you um, and keeping it real. I can appreciate the keeping it 100. Um, I need that in my life. Old dude says they are happier there, and I can't. Oh, and I can let them out. So they can come here. It's just that there will be different restrictions here. So who's keeping them for you? Old dude said, "Yo, I'm not eating my babies. Your Wi-Fi is great considering." I know. Well, let me say, I will say definitely considering. And typically, my Wi-Fi doesn't act well. It cuts up, and I'm with that good Sprint. But I guess the merger between Sprint and T-Mobile has gotten me some good coverage. Yeah, because usually I can catch a snake no problem, but I do not like spiders. No, I can't. My friend was telling us about how he caught a snake and it was just on his um fence and he just went over there and picked it up. Oh, it bit me, but I didn't worry about it because it wasn't poisonous. Like, okay, so we just walking over and picking up snakes now. Hey, Purple Tube, forgive me, forgive me. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong chat. She's not here. She's not here. Yeah, I'm not catching a snake. I'm not catching a spider. The crazy thing is I do like to fish and so I will put a night crawler on my as my bait with gloves, not with my hand. Um uh-uh. But I love fishing. I can see why frog legs cost much. And I understand why alligator costs a lot too, because what show was that we watched and they would catch those alligators? Swamp swamp people swamp something. Yeah. Yeah. So those of you that are in the path of is what Hurricane Hannah? Let's see, is it happening right now? Hurricane Hannah. I don't like how they spelled her name. Oh, she's headed towards Texas and threatens Hawaii and the Caribbean. So I'm sending, yeah. Um, I don't know. Yes, it says Hurricane Hannah heads to Texas. I'm sorry, no, it's not Hannah. Okay. Hurricane Hannah heads to Texas as two other storms threaten Hawaii and the Caribbean. So I do apologize. I was like, dang, how she gonna be all over the world? So he said, I'm not eating my babies. So this, and I'm getting this from CNN. There are three separate storm systems are threatening the United States and the Caribbean this weekend. They are Hurricane Hannah in the Gulf of Mexico, Hurricane Douglas in the Pacific Ocean, and Tropical Storm Gonzalo in the Atlantic. This is where things stand with all three. Hurricane Hannah is a Category 1. Um, she strengthens to a Category 1 Saturday morning and is expected to make landfall in southern Texas Later in the day, um, Hannah, the first hurricane of the season in the Atlantic, had sustained winds of 70 miles per hour around 7 a.m. Central Standard, 8 a.m. Eastern, and its center was about 100 miles east southeast of Corpus Christi. It is a forecast to make landfall along the Texas coast, likely somewhere between Corpus Christi and Brownsville in the afternoon or early morning. The National Hurricane Center said a hurricane warning is in effect for Port Mansfield, Mesquite Bay. We can't cut it on because I'm on here. I'm about to get off though. Yeah, copyright infringement. Don't be trying to get me caught up. I'm sorry. Storm surges up to 5 feet are possible in some areas. That's just Hannah. And then Douglas is approaching Hawaii, but it's forecast to weaken before it reaches the island chain this weekend. Douglas peaked as a Category 4 storm early Friday and is now a Category 2 storm with winds of 110 miles per hour. Steady weakening is expected to continue over the next 36 hours as it approaches Hawaii. Um, that's Douglas. And then Tropical Storm Gonzalo is set to move through the southern Windward Islands on Saturday, bringing heavy rain and strong winds to the islands. Gonzalo is no longer expected to impact the larger islands of the West Indies, including Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, as a strong tropical storm or Category 1 hurricane, but now it's a weaker tropical storm. Conditions for Tropical Storm Gonzalo have been less than ideal for its survival, even though gusty winds and heavy storms will impact the Windward Islands today. The storm has been fighting dry air since its inception. Once it passes the Windward Islands and enters the Caribbean, we should see its eventual demise. I don't know how I got to giving y'all that information. I guess because I didn't know there were 3 hurricanes going on right now. Rainfall is expected to a total of 1 to 3 inches for much of the affected area. This is Gonzalo. Gonzalo is expected to weaken and dissipate in the beginning of next week as it moves through the southern Caribbean. Gonzalo has already set the record for the earliest named seventh storm in what is shaping up to be a busy hurricane season. And that information came from, wait a minute, don't do me like that. What's behind me, old deuce?
I'm right here. Why would you?
Oh no, he said, look out behind you. I'm like, what is behind me? Don't do me like that. Don't do it to me. Derek. Oh, Derek. I know. Trying to make sure he's on. Derek, can you drop the link for me one more time, please? Actually, it's already in there and it says portrait of the auction is here. If you guys will go over and please say Aisha Raid. I don't care how you spell my name, just say Aisha Raid and send lots of love. I greatly appreciate it. Wait a minute, he said you got to use your hands. That's not fishing. I do use my hand. I just put a glove on my hand to get the night crawler. I put the night crawler on the hook. I'll even put crickets on the hook. As far as I'm going though, not putting nothing else on the hook. Can't do it. But yes, sir. If you would go, y'all, please, 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 because I'm about to go over now. Please say Aisha Raid, and let's try to support in whichever way. Oh God, what was that? We can. As he's preparing to come on, I am already here, and I have already pushed Aisha Raid. I still have A here with me. Derek, remember that Planet of the Apes video you did? Thank you so much, Runaway RV Nesters. I appreciate you for coming in. I look forward to catching some of your videos as well. And anybody that can go over with me to TR's and stay just 15 minutes, y'all, that would be such a huge, huge blessing. He hasn't come on yet, though I've typed in there Iseashia Raid already. Um, we can give it some time. I do have another question though. Is of the fathers of news. Do the monkeys. I'm not eating my babies. Who takes care of them when you're not with them?
The monkey said,
The monkey sitter? That's what he said?
"Oh, this is
I cannot. Who takes care of them when you're not there? I did and I spoke. Um oh, I'm sorry. Sins of the Father. Oh, Jesus hasn't responded yet. Let me see. Yeah, he hasn't responded yet. Derek, Sins of the Father. I don't know what that is. It's a video about apes. I've watched Tana. It's good. Okay, so there's 6 people left with me. TR is officially on. Please click the link in the chat. I'm going to mute that because I don't need a copyright strike. But that's me letting you know that he is there. Iseashia is already in. Please go over and say Iseashia Raid. Spell my name any kind of way you want to. Derek, I'll see you there. Be square. Old Deuce, come on over. Runaway RV Nesters. Anybody? There's 6 people left with me. Let's go on over and just say Iseashia Raid. And if you guys could stay a good 15 minutes, that would be a blessing to him and me as well. Thank you, Van Vita, for listening and joining us. Thank you, Van Life with Gina Payne, for sharing me out. Thank you, Old Deuce and whoever else shared me out. I thank you guys so much. I thank you for even taking your time on a Saturday to hang out with me. That's not something that you guys had to do. And so I'm so grateful. I see Tracy L says, "What's up, courtesy of IE Charade." Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you guys, the other 5 that's in here with me, would just go over there and say IE Charade, it would mean so, so, so much to me. Um, in my backyard, let's see, is Big Lake. Okay, we saw that one. Um, let's see here who's gone over. Only one person has gone over. Is anybody else gonna go? Yeah. She asked that I see her, but I know I spoke to her. I think I did. I'm pretty sure. Oh, y'all hear those ducks? Yep, I'm about to let them go. Um, again, guys, can't thank you enough. Uh-oh. Lost my thing. So the only person that's gone over is me and Dre. Nobody else is gonna click on the link and go visit Mr. TR and say Aisha Ray. There's yoga with Mo. Okay. I'm getting ready to go in, y'all. I would have loved for you guys to join me, but that's okay. Um, I think you'll be glad that you did. Well, I'm heading over. Thank you guys for spending this Saturday afternoon with me. I am sending lots of, hold on, Derek. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sending lots of love, joy, peace, and blessings your way. Um, until tomorrow for Soulful Sunday, y'all have a great day and thank you for doing Brunch with Aisha. And please go on over to TR Show and say Aisha Ray. Have an amazing day. Bye.